Lazy Dreamer ASMR. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my ASMR channel. Tonight we have a long anticipated video, which is the return of my WWE ASMR trivia videos. This is part 2, so if you enjoy, make sure that you like or comment to let me know so I can make a part 3 in the future. So feel free to either play along or zone out and just learn some fun trivia. For those who would like to play along, I've made a scoring system. There are 3 levels of difficulty for the trivia questions. The first one, which is the easiest, is rookie. For every question you get right, you get 1 point. The next is medium difficulty, Midcard questions, where you get 2 points for every correct answer. And then we have the hardest questions, which are main event, and you get 3 points for every correct answer. And by the end, you can tally your points, and your final score will determine your ranking as seen on screen right here. So, if you are ready, let's get started with the rookie questions. The first question is, what was Shawn Michaels' primary finisher? Was it the 5-knuckle shuffle, Sweet Chin Music, RKO, or the Tombstone Piledriver? I'll give you guys a few seconds to think about it. And the answer is Sweet Chin Music. It's the name of his super kick that's kind of become synonymous with Shawn Michaels as a wrestler. For our next rookie question, which wrestler became the first WWE Women's US Champion? Was it Bayley, Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, or Charlotte Flair? I'll let you think about that for a second. The answer is Chelsea Green. She won the US Championship on December 14th, 2024. And at the time this video is being recorded, she has held the belt for over 80 days. So, the next question is, which wrestler earned the moniker The Legend Killer? Was it Randy Orton? Was it The Undertaker? Was it Kevin Owens? Or was it Batista? Let's see what the answer was. It was Randy Orton. So according to Wikipedia, Orton acquired the moniker The Legend Killer during a storyline where he began disrespecting and then eventually physically attacking WWE Hall of Famers and wrestling veterans. He's also been dubbed the Viper and the Apex Predator. So, now we're moving into the mid-card questions. These are just a little bit more difficult than the last 3 questions. This one is, the wrestler named Uncle Howdy, leader of the Wyatt Six, is also known as, is it Dallas Austin, Bo Dallas, James Charles, or John Brody? I'll give you guys a second. The answer is Bo Dallas. So Bo Dallas is actually Bray Wyatt's brother. He was briefly released from WWE in 2021, and then he made his return the following year, where he adopted the Uncle Howdy persona when Bray Wyatt was sick in 2023. They both left television, and eventually Bo Dallas returned in June of 2024, where he became the leader of the Wyatt Six. Here is our next question. Who were the members of the Evolution stable in 2003? Was it Triple H, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Batista? Triple H, Ric Flair, Batista, and Edge? Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, and Shawn Michaels? Or Triple H, Randy Orton, Ric Flair, and Batista? I'll give you a second to think about this one because it's a lot of names. represented the best in quote-unquote the past, which was Ric Flair, the present, which was Triple H, and the future, which were Randy Orton and Batista. So the original stable's downfall was caused by Batista, who won the Royal Rumble in 2005, and then he turned on Triple H. Our next question is, who did Stone Cold Steve Austin face at WrestleMania X7, which is WrestleMania 17? Was it Shawn Michaels? Was it The Rock? Was it Edge? Or was it The Undertaker? It was The Rock. Stone Cold faced The Rock at WrestleMania 17 in the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. They took part in a no disqualifications match for the WWF Championship, and apparently it is widely regarded as the greatest main event in WWE history. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that take. The match lasted 28 minutes and ended when Vince McMahon handed Stone Cold a metal chair, which he used to hit The Rock apparently 16 times, and then he pinned him to become the new WWF champion. The more you know. Our next question is, which era did CM Punk debut in? Was it the Attitude Era, the PG Era, the New Generation Era, or the Ruthless Aggression Era? This is his debut in WWE, not his debut as a wrestler. So the answer is the Ruthless Aggression Era. CM Punk made his debut in September of 2005, which is widely regarded as the middle of the Ruthless Aggression Era that lasted between 2003 and 2007. And for reference, the New Generation Era was 1993 to 1997. The Attitude Era was 1997 to 2002. Ruthless Aggression Era was 2002 to 2008. Some people say, but also others say 2003 to 2007. And the PG Era was 2008-ish to 2014. And the PG Era is the era that he gained a lot of popularity in because he held the WWE Championship during this era for 434 days. Our next question is, which of the following has not, so I repeat, not been a reoccurring R-Truth gag / gimmick? So, our possible answers are John Cena being his quote-unquote childhood hero, his imaginary friend Little Jimmy, getting caught eating sandwiches backstage, or becoming a member of the Judgment Day. So the answer to this question, I'll give you guys 2 more seconds to think about it. The answer to this question is getting caught eating sandwiches backstage. So R-Truth has many reoccurring gags and gimmicks, but he's never been really known for getting caught eating sandwiches backstage, which I would offer up as something that he should do. Now we are going to move on to the main event questions. These are the hardest questions in the game. So let's get started. Which of the following facts about Rhea Ripley is a lie? Okay, which of these are not true? She is the first female Australian champion in WWE history. She's the first woman to win a Royal Rumble match as the #1 entrant. She was the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion. She's the first female WWE wrestler with a 5-0 win streak at WrestleMania. I will give you guys a few seconds to think about this one. It's a little bit tricky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, all of these facts about Rhea Ripley are true except for this one. Currently, her record shows 3 wins and 2 losses. So she won against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40 Night 1. She's also won against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 Night 1, and then against Asuka at Which WWE superstar is currently tied with Ric Flair for the most world title reigns, which stands at 16? Is it Triple H, Randy Orton, John Cena, or Hulk Hogan? I'll give you a second. It's John Cena. John Cena and Ric Flair are currently tied for the most world title reigns, boasting 16 reigns each. Who knows if Cena will surpass Flair in his current run? He might. So we'll see if that happens. It is worth noting here, though, that Ric Flair's number of reigns actually varies depending on the source for some reason. Some say that he's had up to 25 title reigns, but the WWE only recognizes 16 reigns, so that's what I'm gonna go by. Alright, our next question is, which WWE superstar's real name is Pamela Rose Martinez? Is it B-Fab, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, or Bailey? What do you think? The answer to this question is Bailey. So Bailey's real name is Pamela Rose Martinez. According to Google, she chose the ring name Bailey because it was a variation of her childhood nickname Bay, which was given to her due to her love for the San Francisco Bay Area and where she grew up. She added the Lee after Bailey to make it sound more like a wrestler's name. So, our next question. Which superstars have had the Money in the Bank contract cashed in against them the most? Our options are Edge, John Cena, and Seth Rollins, John Cena, Charlotte Flair, and Seth Rollins, Edge, Charlotte Flair, and Seth Rollins, or John Cena, Ric Flair, and Bailey. Which of these superstars have had the Money in the Bank contract cashed in against them the most? It's a three-way tie between one combination of these people. I'll let you think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apparently, John Cena, Charlotte Flair, and Seth Rollins are tied for the most Money in the Bank contracts cashed in against them at 3 times each. Very interesting. This is the second to last question, so do pay attention. This question asks, which wrestlers fought in the final match for the Divas Championship before it became the Women's Championship? Our options are Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks, or Lana versus Becky Lynch versus Paige. Was it Becky Lynch versus Paige versus Carmella? Or was it Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair versus Carmella? I'll let you think about that for a few seconds. I'm going to do a little bit of a countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is, it was Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. That's because the Divas Championship was retired in 2016 at WrestleMania 32 after Lita revealed a brand new Women's Championship, which would later be called the Raw Women's Championship, to replace the Divas Championship. Charlotte Flair was the final Divas Champion, and she defeated Nikki Bella at Night of Champions in 2015, the year before this match. So because she won this match, she was also the inaugural Women's Champion as well. This is the very last question I have for you guys for this trivia video. And that question is, which wrestler is tied with Hulk Hogan for the most WrestleMania main events, and how many main events? Was it Undertaker with 6 main events? Is it Roman Reigns with 8 main events? Is it John Cena with 7 main events? Is it Triple H with 8 main events? of all WrestleManias ever. Him and Hogan combined have main evented 40% of every WrestleMania. I think that's a pretty cool fact. So, thank you guys so much for watching and playing along. And if you weren't playing along, I do hope that you still enjoyed